Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be loading up our AI Somium Files game and continuing on with this investigation. The murder of Karen. Last time we were playing, we just finished the sink with Mizuki. And we also met Aset's mom, and we had some premonition that she's going to end up dead. That was way at the beginning of the game, not necessarily in the last one. You can see the sink machine through the window. Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somium. Her name is Iris Sagan. The girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
About the ringtone I heard in Somnium.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
Okay, and what about the rest of what I saw in Somnium?
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Well, that's handy.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Okay, any other ideas on how we can get Mizuki to start talking again?
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
One more time with the prophetic dreams. I'll see if we get anything
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
No, I'm pretty sure Dante's right. I mean, we're an anime protagonist and we have a gut feeling about something. Okay, Mizuki, about the ringtone we heard in Somnium.
Hey, Mizuki,
know anything about it?
tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her.
Well, she can't talk. It's not like she can't hear. Right?
Her symptoms haven't improved.
You can write stuff down.
She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Nah, I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, what do you think about when we saw Iris's body?
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Well, you see, Limp Bizkit has a bunch of dead idols in his industrial-sized freezer in the back room.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Alright. Is there anything else we can do? What about you? What do you have to say? You know anything about that ringtone? You're a nerd.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
Why can't you analyze it? You recorded what was going on in there, right? Prophetic dreams with you.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
I can agree with that. And that one's gotta go on
Just
silence.
indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
Now, what else can you tell me about Somnium in general?
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
So with that whole prophetic dreams thing, I don't think it's exactly a prophetic dream. Because I'm still thinking Mizuki's dad is the murderer. She may have heard him say or seen something at some point where that's what's happened to other idols. And she thinks it's going to happen to Asa, or it's figurative. Alright, what do we do now? Summarize it for me.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Alright, back to Bloom Park. My favorite place in the world, where happiness never dies.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
Oh no.
6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries.
Oh no.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence.
Okay,
The
what happened? Did you fall
investigation
asleep or
is
something?
ongoing.
I guess we'll never know. Alright, what exactly are we looking for? I wasn't aware I could see projected versions of Aiba. That's cool. I think we're gonna scream shrilly.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
Yes, it's me!
It's me.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's me!
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then... Aiba? But why?
So when did you learn how to do this instead of just popping out of my head and taking on the shape of a little
I
bear?
just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Okay. How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
What do you think about the ringtone we heard?
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far.
It's stuffed inside one of these
Phone
horses'
must be
mouths.
nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Alright. Maybe a phone was left in the control room. The control room of the merry-go-round, this is where the ride is operated. Oh. On the floor. Maybe in here. Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? I don't really care about talking to you about your appearance. Maybe a phone stuffed up in here. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Alright, well that's not helpful. It's a metal pole. Last night Mizuki was found in that column. Yeah, we already heard that. We don't need to examine the skewered horse. I guess we'll talk to Aiba about her appearance.
Come to think
Why
of
do
it,
you choose that
you
one?
look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
Alright, what else can we really examine here? Normal bench. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. The sky, the night sky of Tokyo is bright. The sky is clear, but I still can't see the stars. Oh yeah, that's because of all the light pollution. Parasol. Merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. That looks pathetic. Last thing is this fence, right? There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. You have more dialogue options? Anything catch your eye?
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Under the boards of the floor. X-ray the horse. It is inside the horse.
Look at
I
that.
knew it. Stuffed down its throat, just like I said.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie, you doubted me.
I don't recall you ever saying it was in the
So how
horse.
do I
I was
get
the one
out?
that said that.
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
I don't know if I want to stick you back in my head after I stuff you inside that horse's mouth. It's probably filthy in there.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Aiba.
Alright, let's take a look at this phone.
Who owned this phone?
Mizuki's
The
dad,
number
probably.
is-
That's why he couldn't be reached when people tried to call him. Told Aiba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
Oh,
A rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date,
let's keep looking at
look at the
this.
device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
what about incoming? Who called this phone? What made it ring?
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts.
But we have the number, so we can just search that number too, right?
In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
Phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue, to call at 9:02 p.m. I had Iba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone.
And so the wild goose chase begins.
No owner is registered.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died. The screen turned off.
Alright, call the number I just gave you.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Connected. It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Are you really surprised, Date? I mean, they're calling the murder phone.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Can you call it again?
Iba,
Let's see if they pick up a
can you
second
call it
time.
again?
Just kind of, I've got a whole thing planned out. Gonna tell them I'm from a
I'll be
bakery.
ready this time, I
Their
swear.
order's ready. They can come pick it up at the police station. I'm sure they'll show up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
What cell tower did that call connect to? That's the most
Near
important
3rd
one.
Street, Shinjuku.
I guess that's where we're heading
That's a
to.
wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line. Because you blew it.
Well, that's bad. Only one thing to do now in that case, and that's call Reika.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iba to make any call I need to. Whether it's a traditional line or Nile message, I can have Iba help me. Iba's connected to my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally. Alright, we should probably go to Shinjuku.
There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
But there might be clues we can find there.
Right.
Or call some police that are already in Shinjuku and put a lockdown in place. So who's the person we called? Any
Probably
ideas?
someone involved in the incident.
Well, yeah, I know that.
They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
And why do you think the phone was in the horse?
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of hard to accidentally drop your phone down that horse's mouth.
Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
Alright, let's head out.
Iba, Let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Sagan residence.
Dante!
Okay, where's your mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Oh, you'll probably never see her again.
She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
Telephone in the corner. Alright. Yeah, everything's shipshape here.
Dante! You came!
You're still alive, so I guess I can leave.
But aren't you a little early?
For what, the date you made me promise you so you wouldn't go get yourself killed?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me
Oh.
tomorrow.
Double Forge.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
Okay.
Date,
That's all I had to
confirm
say.
that Iris is safe. Are you done here?
Yes, I think so.
know.
Got any food I can microwave? Kinda starving. Haven't eaten yet today. Been working for hours.
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy. Hop, hop,
Mhm.
hop. Rabbit goes hop.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
Yes, please.
No, sorry. I should be going.
But the tea earlier was so delicious, Date.
Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
I don't know. At 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Either way, I'll be asleep.
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
Only 30-something.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Why are you so freaking obsessed with me? We literally only met today.
Fine.
I think she knows what our weird
Date,
connection is
I have
that
been thinking.
Date doesn't remember due to his amnesia.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. 9:33, Sunday. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:37 a.m. About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Alright. So who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Alright, let's keep talking about who called
But
it.
either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop.
Well, yeah, because that news story just went live about Shoko's murder, and they probably heard it, and they're like, oh god, I called this phone. They're probably gonna arrest me for it.
And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
Don't do that.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
These terms are
Fine.
acceptable. Okay. Do we have any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Does anything stand out to you, Iba?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
Yeah, it's only 9-something a.m.
What exactly are you planning to do?
I don't know, get a burger, then bring her back home. So I
What?
kept my word.
Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever
Yeah,
heard
said I
of
was
a
gonna.
white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Don't worry, Iba. No one could replace you. You're inside of me like 90% of the day. Every day. Do we have anything else to report?
About Renju.
Renju.
Yesterday, I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Is he dead
Where?
too?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident.
He was in that pile-up we heard about?
He's unconscious, and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Okay, let's keep up talking about
Date,
Renju.
you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
I think we
He's
should
still
sync
asleep,
with him.
isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Or sync with him
You're his friend, right?
and
He'll
get some
understand.
more information, because I'm still 80% sure he killed Shoko.
Come on.
Anything new about Mizuki when you brought her back to the hospital?
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date.
Why is it there? She never went home. She went from the hospital to police station to hospital.
The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
We're gonna have a chat with her about the ramifications of not going back to the hospital and potentially never getting her voice back.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Alright. What do you think about the current
I am
place of
watching
the
case file
investigation?
of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar.
Why would I go to a bar at 9:30 a.m.?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. And what do you think about Mizuki's current predicament?
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult, seeing as how she can't speak, and everyone's treating her as if she can't hear either, or write
Hope she
stuff
gets better
down.
soon.
She is literate, right? I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marble.
Aiba, let's move.
Roger that.
Well, we're gonna go see Mizuki first. Okay. To the Date residence. Away! Date residence. Sunday. Apparently time no longer matters. What? Oh my
Hitsuno-sama,
god,
I'm
Mizuki's
discovered.
fucking jacked. Excuse my language. So you're pumping that iron back there?
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like?
What? You can talk now?
Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
I'm confused. I'm aware Mizuki knew ASET, but I thought that was just from her going to the office all the time. So how on earth is she familiar with Hitomi? And how did Hitomi help her get her voice back when the hospital couldn't?
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me?
Oh, you're her teacher?
I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
Well, Mizuki's talking, so I guess I can forgive you for coming into my home.
That
What's
stuffed
this?
animal. It's
Otter
Mizuki's
rabbit?
favorite character. What's its name again?
Yeah, that's Ada Rabbit.
You gave it to Mizuki on her birthday.
You don't have to tell her that.
I'm sorry?
Now, come on, Date. No one can hear Aiba except us. Us. Thought my head was going to be able to turn 360 degrees. I'm glad we have a million sets of the same outfit. Mizuki's clothes and mine are hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Yeah, I don't believe that. A
In
backpack.
just a few months, she'll need a bigger backpack.
They grow up so fast.
And why is there just a pipe sitting here? Is this the anti-thievery device? Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Seeing as how she's strong as hell, she probably is a thug. Okay, let's start off simple. How about Europhonia? When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Why didn't you tell me about Hitomi?
I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe even though we're roommates, and for some reason she wants to live with me instead of her actual dad, our relationship is bad? Why were you holding the ice pick?
When I got there, the ice pick was...
Jammed in your mom's eye socket?
It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah.
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Why would the door have been open?
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
That's a brutal question to ask her, but I gotta know. If so, where's the eye? So was her eye still on the ice pick when he pulled it out?
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
It's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Okay, about the Nile message you sent to Hitomi, why didn't you message me instead?
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
Oh, about the one that, told her to go to the park, right?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Alright. So your dad's in the hospital.
What's wrong with Daddy?
He was in a, 6-car pileup.
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Are we gonna tell her? No? Okay. That's a shitty thing to do.
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
Mizuki's on the bench press. Okay. I guess we can't talk to her anymore. Yep, that's a bench press.
You're a studious
PC?
man, aren't you, Date?
Absolutely.
I heard from Mizuki. Whenever she's not around, you're always on your computer, watching training videos.
Training videos?
What?
Yes, a female secret agent caught in the
Oh,
enemy's hideout or something.
Yeah, training videos.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that. Right. But Mizuki, did you watch that movie?
Only the title.
Don't touch my computer without asking.
Alright. This is our first time in our house, so let's take more of a look around before we talk to Hitomi. There's a corkboard on the wall. Okay. Large speakers. A very well organized filing cabinet. Small file cabinet. I keep a bunch of documents there.
This is a nice sound system.
Thanks. Cost a lot of money.
Oh, it's nothing special. And it's not top of the line. I only spent a couple million yen.
Oh, so it's cheap. That's good. I spilled soda on it on accident.
What? How
did
could you do
what?
that? That's my pride and joy, Mizuki. How could you just destroy it? I need equipment for an audio file. Haven't paid it off yet. Bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. And where do I sleep? On the sofa? A 3-seat sofa I also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. Thought I could turn my head more. Towel is hanging. Wow, where's that? There we go. Kitchen. There's seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. I could have sworn I turned my head a lot farther earlier. Oh well. Light of the autumn day is coming in through the window. Really brightens up the room. Especially because, in the way it looks, we don't have any actual lights on. Maybe we don't own any lights. X-ray her. Yeah, that's a nice looking skeleton.
That's...
A plate of medical grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh.
Why'd she have that? Why does Date seem, like, somber about it? Does he know why? Am I supposed to know why? Were you in an abusive relationship? Get your arm broken? Pardon me for asking. But, why do you have a metal plate in your right arm?
Does it bother you?
Oh, right, you can't use your arm.
Can you not move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
So... why did I have a dream of this?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
What? The dream I saw... was I her husband and Aset is my daughter? I'd believe it. How's Mizuki at school?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me.
Hopefully with the landscaper's permission.
Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class. Another time, she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
What was
I
the
like
bully
that about
doing?
her.
Obviously he was doing something that caused her to punch him.
She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
Well, how did you get her talking again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
And you're her teacher.
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki's school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me, but I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. Is it just a coincidence that you're Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Why did he want to get her into your school so bad?
Yes.
You got
But
awards
I
or
heard that
something?
Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. Okay, summarize everything for me.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
No, she doesn't have anything else to say. Anything else we can see with this x-ray? Tell me it's a metal plate in the right shoulder. That's it, I think. Let's go see Renju. See if we can sync with him. Central Hospital. Sunday. Time is still not important. He's not in this bed. Where's he at? Did he leave already? Where's Renju?
He snuck out at night.
What?
Snuck out?
He was in bad enough condition to be hospitalized and not just taken care of by the ambulance. Why would he want to sneak
Mr.
out?
Okiyura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
I bet he's
Renju
hiding right
is
here in the
extremely
closet.
Suspicious. He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iba, call Lemniscate.
Roger that.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment offices.
Hey Jugs, is Renju
Let
there?
me hear your message. Thank you.
What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them
Do you have
about
any idea where
Renju.
he might be?
Sorry, no clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe? Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or something? But with the accident and all, still, he might be there.
I know about Sunfish Pocket. Renju used to talk about it. He runs Limp Bizkit as well as that Maid Cafe.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
I agree. Unless he's right here in the cupboard. Nope. Just a normal cupboard. She's a nurse. She's not important. I don't need to know who she is. I'm out of here. Sunfish Pocket. Oh, that was the 999 cover art on one of those monitors. That's cool.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Sea King?
Seeking what?
Is this your first time here?
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something.
That guy, that's the frog.
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Date?
I'll take what he's having.
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Something like that.
Are you holding a trident? What's with the spear?
It's not a spear. It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea.
So you spent so much money here that they have named you Sea God or something? Instead of Sea King?
A trident?
Why do you have that?
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
But that's accurate, right?
It's more like a way to exploit their vanity.
Oh, that's wording it much better. Thanks, mermaid.
Separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
Okay, back to talking to you. X-ray her. That's a nice looking skeleton.
Date, I must be the bearer of bad news. Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent.
That's not what I'm looking for, Iba. I'm all about the bone structure.
Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you excited about?
Is Renju here?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so... He comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Can we x-ray that one back there? Check her bone structure? The girls are working. I guess it would be rude to do that when they're not waiting on me. What's the Sea King?
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the sea kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
I don't see a tail. I just see... I don't know if your legs are like squeezed into those stockings real tight, but... Or if those are like poofy little shorts you're wearing under that skirt.
Everyone working here is
Looks
a
a little
real
weird.
mermaid.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet. So that we can gather riches in foreign currency in the labor market.
Date, let's go.
No, not yet.
They're allowed to talk to Frog.
There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song.
So you corrected us on the whole spear thing, so what's with the trident?
I'm still
Is that
gold.
gold rank?
Not that good.
I don't know, it seems like you've already spent too much money here.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
So that means you're a regular here.
Sure am. I come here whenever I've got time and money.
Which is apparently too often.
I was here yesterday, too. Around 6:30, I think. But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
Oh, that figure we saw at his mom's restaurant.
What?
A phone?
Oh.
I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
Have you seen Renju?
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park?
Right on the money,
The
Frog.
body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward. I'm such a piece of shit. I should have stayed.
Still right on the money,
I should
Frog.
have done something. Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
It really looks like it's killing you thinking about it.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
Do you really need to feed him right there? We're in the middle of a conversation. And can I have some of that? It looks really good. The drink, on the other hand, looks gross. Why is it green? Cream soda, huh? Sounds about right for Ota. Cafe's menu. Option on 2,000 yen. Was it always 2,000 yen? So why are you here right now?
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night. Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
They're in her stream?
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. Okay, everyone! Here's my debut song. Let's hit it! Who could it be at this hour? Is it Date again? Okay, 1 second, I'm coming! Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye!
Okay, so I think that means Renju went to her house to grab her for something. Probably to stab her like 20 times in the back. When would this visitor arrive?
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.?
Renju snuck out of the hospital
right?
at nighttime.
Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really serious too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too, but no one knows anything.
Iba, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
No way.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder
Yes,
if
make my
Tessa's
order to
okay.
go. I need to go scour the city for Mama. See if she knows what's going on.
Barely eat.
Don't really need to scour for her. She's at whatever that other place was. Yeah, it really looks like you're having trouble eating, Ota. No wonder she has to help you by putting every spoonful in your mouth.
You can eat just fine.
Summarize everything for me.
Okay, Renju is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.